On September 4th, former CNN reporter and Starfish Media Group CEO Soledad O'Brien spoke to students at the University of Southern Mississippi about the 50th anniversary of the desegregation of Southern Miss.
It's almost a cliche, but I think it's one of those, we've come far and we have a lot farther to go. I think that you can just look at some of these pictures, right, and say, like, look how far you've come. And yet we know by conversations that happen here, not here, but here around the country, that we have a real challenge in having blunt conversations about race. We're really challenged on that front. So, again, you look back to history and say, well, it's not like it used to be. When my parents were getting married, their marriage was illegal. So I feel like, okay, well, we've made some progress from that. And I think you have to kind of think that way in terms of degrees, not solved or solved.
O'Brien also informed students on what they can do to help our nation reach equality for everyone.
I think the biggest thing and the thing that people do the worst is to agree to be part of conversations, right? And conversations where you really listen. People tend to have conversations where they're like, this is my opinion and here's why you should agree with me. And I think you really, especially students who have a lot of ability to be part of conversations and to bring their own experiences in. I think you have to kind of shut up and listen to somebody else's take, even if it's the most abhorrent view you've ever heard. And then after that say, that's so interesting. Tell me why you feel that way. I really found when I started reporting on race, it was very empowering when people would tell you just crazy stuff. And just to say, that's so interesting. Why do you feel that way? And really, the backstory was the most amazing thing. Again, this could be someone who I thought was an amazing human being or someone who I thought their perspectives were absolutely vile. It was always an incredible story about how they got there. And that is kind of like the American story, and that's sort of where we all come from. So I think the best thing to do is to be agreeable to be part of that conversation. The minute you shut people down and you say, well, this is the way it has to be, you sort of lose the value, and then we all kind of go to our little pockets of, well, I believe this, and those people there believe this, and those people over there believe this, and never the twain shall meet. And I think that that's the most dangerous position to be in.
37% of the student population at Southern Miss is made up of minorities. Why do you think it is important to have a campus that's so diverse?
Because real life is diverse. Real life is diverse. I think you do a tremendous disservice to all students, to your black students, to your Asian students, to your white students, if you create an environment that is not an environment that they're heading out into.
After the event, O'Brien met and took photos with students. Kirsty Lowry, Southern Miss Radio.